to the beta. I already have my beta joint locked in and down. They got me ready. I'm ready for the 19th. Shout out to Treyarch and Activision for getting it popping. But sitting right here, I got 3 beta keys. One starting with FDGC, one starting with RWF6, and one starting with FEMK. Now there's another 9 digits for each one of those codes. Alphanumeric combination, by the way. So you have to take these beta keys and go directly to Combo. I'm about to say Combo Fiend. Got to go directly. Give my ass a round of applause for got Street Fighter on the brain. About to say Combo Fiend. Like, you got to go get it from Combo Fiend, who's down with Capcom and Street Fighter 5. Anyway, you got to go to callofduty.com/beta. Type in the code. Pick whatever system that you want to be a part of the beta program on, and you're all set to go. I'll be giving these betas away for free. Yes. The phone lines are open, 267-977-2523, and they're on the first come, first served basis. I'm not doing no contest. I'm not doing no pay money, even though you see the PayPal donations logo there. That's if you want to make a donation to Radio AFG Live to make the show that much better for the independent artists and entrepreneurs all around the world, not just here in Philadelphia. You dig me? Definitely giving out these betas. Shout out to my homegirl, before I even talk about the betas any further, shout out to my homegirl Shamira online. She debuted earlier today on blazing267.com. Give it up. Love you, woman. You've always been a great friend since I met you years ago. And after talking with you on the phone for a little while the other day, on Saturday, you ain't even got to worry about nothing on this side, man. You always want to have a supporter with me. You're always going to have somebody that's locking out. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to make sure I got a banner up there for you to advertise for people to listen to you Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, blazing267.com. That's BLAZIN 267.com. Hit her up, man. Shamira, fuck with you, girl. High five, friend. That being said, you guys want a beta code? If you got your Xbox One, if you're part of the PC Master Race, if you're a PlayStation 4 gamer, I have 3 unique, separate beta keys that you can use to be involved in the upcoming August 19th Call of Duty Black Ops 3 beta. All you have to do is enter these beta keys, one of these beta keys on the callofduty.com/beta site. Choose which system you want to be a part of the beta on, and you're all set. You want one of the betas, you can either email me at the email address you see right there on your screen, or you can call me up live right now at 267-977-2523. Anybody that's right there on Twitch, leave your email address in the comment section. I will email the first 3 people I choose one of these beta codes. I'm not giving one person all 3 betas. 1 beta per 1 person. You dig me? Now, to give you guys a little bit more insight on what they're going to be doing for the beta of Call of Duty, basically, they're going to be doing what every company does during their beta, which is a server test. Betas, this is for you entitled privileged motherfuckers out there who think because you went out and pre-ordered Street Fighter 5 that the beta should have been up when July 23rd through 25th was the first beta. Let me give you guys a little hint. Especially those of you who went to the PlayStation Network and spent $60 pre-ordering the game. You cannot get back refunds and stuff like that in certain regions automatically with the PlayStation Network when you buy shit digitally. If you don't read the PlayStation Network terms of service and the user agreement that you sign up for once you become a new PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Network member, it's not Sony's fault that you didn't read that. There really ain't no refunds or stuff like that. And if they do refund it, it'll be in terms of like PlayStation Network credit. It's very rare that they give money back. Now I'm going to give you guys a story about NBA 2K13 and how my money came back. Yes, I said 13. That's a couple of seasons ago. I will give you guys information on how that all went down after the next musical break. But just to stay on topic right now, when you get a beta and they're telling you it's a beta test, not pre-order and get an exclusive demo, not pre-order and get a free level of the game, but pre-order to be allowed access to the beta test when it becomes available. A beta test is not a demo. It is so the company that is putting it out there, whether it been Activision and Bungie for Destiny, whether it been Activision and Treyarch for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 coming on the 19th, whether it was Capcom with the Street Fighter V beta test, or even Sony Online Entertainment with the EverQuest beta back on PlayStation 2 when we first had the HDD hard drive and the network adapter. Beta tests are testing servers, stability, net code. So if we're constantly trying to get into a beta and we're on the press start screen, it won't let us in, it keeps saying it won't log us in the server, it can't log you into the server. This is what they're testing for. Two times now separately, today being the second time, Capcom has did, since this beta crashed from the 23rd to the 28th original one, it was only from the 23rd to the 25th, but once that beta was done, about 2.5 weeks later, just about 4 or 5 days ago now, there was a stress test. That stress test let people get in, play for hours as they tested their net code, their strength, their servers, and all that stuff. I didn't get kicked out. I pressed the button, logged right in once I found out I could. And I was hours late, by the way. A few days ago, if you guys check out my YouTube page, you'll see that banner right there for the beta update. That was when they actually did a stress test, the first stress test. It's available right now on my YouTube page, youtube.com/5deucegun. That's youtube.com/5 DUECEGUN. That being said, when they put the stress test out for the internal stress test, and they were letting people get on, I read this on the Capcom's Twitter, on the Street Fighter Twitter page late, because I was out doing things. I was out with my family. When I got home and was able to sit there and chill, I just happened to put my Twitter on my jack, look at my phone real quick, see what's up with Street Fighter. They said that their servers were live for the internal stress test. I'm like, oh, but they said they posted this like 3 or 4 hours ago now at the time I'm reading it. So I'm like, oh, it's over. You know, because that was West Coast time. I'm in Philadelphia, so it's too late for me. They already stopped it. I turned on the beta just in case, hit the button, press X to get into it, logged me right in, and I was on there. It said we're performing an internal stress test to check the capacity, and all in the third. Please feel free, blah, blah, blah. We appreciate your patience. We'll let you know about the beta. All that in the third. Got into the training mode, did a couple of moves with Ryu. Next thing you know, a new challenger awaits, and I was fighting people online. I had to have fought people that was with Capcom or that was on that stress test from the time it came on to the time I got on at night, like 6 hours later. Because at the end of the day, there was people that had over 30,000 fucking fight point monies and all that shit. I'm like, yo, they had different emblems up there, because usually you'll say beta test beginner, beta test participant, beta test fighter, beta test warrior. Yo, they had some high ranking shit up on them joints for some of the fights that I had. Don't worry, for the fights that I was able to capture before my shit ran out of battery and everything, I'll put them up, wins and losses. I'm not just gonna put up my wins. I still got fights from the very first time I was able to be in the Street Fighter V beta during July 24th and July 25th that I didn't put up yet. I only put up one of those fights, and that was a Ryu versus Ryu, my homeboy Anime Blaze HD. I forgot that was even somebody on my friends list. I got over 780 PSN friends. Some of them, by the way, I gotta take off because they be sending me a bunch of BS ads and a bunch of BS spam. But I got over 780 PSN friends on my friends list, and at all times there's either 150 to 170 people logged in at any time of the day on my thing. So I didn't realize that Anime HD was already, or Anime Blaze HD was already one of my friends, but I played him. It was the first match I had during the beta, Ryu versus Ryu match. Played him, got him out of there. It was a good match, but hey, I do what I do because I know the ways of the show, so you did. That being said, the beta ran great. I had some great matches. The stress test right now is over with. Check Capcom's Street Fighter official Twitter page at Street Fighter for all the information. Make sure you click notifications on so you can be notified the next time they either A, bring out the beta officially, B, have the opportunity to do so in the coming days. Their official betas have not kicked back online yet, so those of us who've been able to play it for the past few days have been playing it via their internal stress test. Make sure you guys check them out so you can get it. If you do not have the beta, if you did not have the beta when it first was supposed to happen between July 23rd and July 25th, that means you didn't pre-order the game. Go to your local GameStop, put down $5 on it, reserve it. Go to Amazon.com, reserve it. Make sure you use one of those methods because you can get your money back from GameStop. Once you download the beta and do that, you can get your money back. The game don't come out till February or March of next year. I apologize. That being said, you don't have to have your $5 just sitting on that one game. You can recycle it to something else. You can put it on another game. You can put it on 2K or whatever you want to come out with, or whatever you want to come up with. That being said, you go to Amazon.com. They don't even charge you initially for getting a beta. I mean, not a beta, for getting a game reserved. They don't charge you initially. They don't charge you for anything that they don't ship to you when you pay for it. So until the item ships, which means the date that it's supposed to ship, is when your card gets charged on Amazon. So you could have Amazon.com reserved the game for free and didn't even have to cancel your order. Just leave it on your card because they never going to credit your card or debit your card until the date the game releases and gets shipped to you. Not the day it comes out, because you might not get it the day it comes out. You might not ship the day it comes out. They may have limited quantities. That being said, Amazon.com is the way to go for those of you who want to pre-order a game and don't want to spend any cash right there on the spot. Because they do not charge your card, especially if you are a member. They do not charge your card until the day the game or item is shipped to you. So Amazon.com, GameStop. I reserve mine at GameStop where my brother worked. One of my younger brothers worked at GameStop, Park West Shopping Center. Shout out to my brother Darnell. As a matter of fact, give it up for him. Shout out to my brother Darnell. Went down there, patronized the store. But at the end of the day, I took my $5 off that joint and just used another employee to do it because I didn't want to take the numbers away from my brother. But basically, I took my $5 off after the beta was over. After the beta was over. This is before I got any information on knowing whether or not they were going to do a second beta, third beta, stress test. I was just pissed off. I didn't care about any of that. So I took my $5 off, but I didn't delete the beta that was on my PS4's cross media bar / home screen. Therefore, when the update happened last Tuesday or whatever, they said an update was installed for Street Fighter V beta. I'm like, why would they do that? And then later on that night, they ended up doing the first internal stress test, and I was able to get on. Tonight, they did another stress test. I missed that one. I got on right when they disconnected the server. I missed it. That being said, I got footage up from the first stress test, as well as the first beta, as well as my initial fight, as well as my initial impressions with the very first beta before it became a stress test and anything like that, exclusively on my YouTube page, youtube.com/5deucegun. That's youtube.com/5 DUECEGUN at Gmail. I'm sorry, no Gmail, just the number 5 DUECEGUN. I'm looking over here at the damn PayPal joint. It happens like that. Don't get mad at me. But at the end of the day, we're getting into one of the next singles that's going to be popping off on this motherfucking organic mixtape album that I produced with my main man, Iron Mike. I got all the beat productions. He got his vocals in terms of his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? He wrote his lyrics. I freestyled my lyrics. I made the beats. That's what it is. I'm currently sitting back trying to mess around with editing some of these joints before I send them to certain people that master them or whatever like that. But if I can get them to a certain extent to myself, I'm going to leave it alone and test the people. Let the people tell me what they think before I put it out. You know what I'm saying? That being said, here with the next single. The first single is known as Life's Lesson. You can hear that right now exclusively on my SoundCloud.com page. That's SoundCloud.com/user2812224. That's user2812224. That's at SoundCloud.com. The track is entitled Life's Lesson, featuring my main man Mossberg of Top Notch Incorporated, and with my main man Iron Mike. This track right here is the crossover collabo, Iron Mike, your boy Hawk. This is known as Lose Control right here on Radio AFG Live. Let's get it poppin'.
While the drinks of joy, I talk over your vibe and advise your positive state of mind. Somebody pay it now, cause I see the worth of work I see. This invention, red carpet works the same. My verse and beat serves as inspiration. I'm a gentleman that can know you personally. In debt on the winners. Recognize when we step in here, they stand. But it's no hate. Stand through your eyes and your soul, through your shades. You got me on my toe chain, you chocolate gold chain. Jose. Jose plays the guitar while we romance under the stars.
It's just all that I need. Come on, let's keep partying. You can make me lose control. Take me away. Everybody goes to stay, but you chose me today to play a title role. When you move your body, it's just all that I need. Come on, let's keep partying. You can make me lose control. Take me away. Everybody goes to stay, but you chose me today to play a title role.
As I sit back and roll up my weed, my cell phone jacks vibrating my knees. Starts to feel it, I look down, and yes indeed, as mama see the same. Yo, King, I'm in the street, dead in the car, double parked by the CC Dizzle. Hop in the wheel, then I'm in the driver's sizzle. She is on the passenger side of the pistol, hit the spot, start to dance for a little. Get a beer, she can get a drink, doing whatever